R when E is equals to 16 and D is equals to 3. Then you substitute the values into the equation, which is A equals to K R over D squared, which is 16 is equals to 4R over 9. Since we are looking for R, we will now take the R 4R to the left hand side and now multiply 9 with 16 and take it to the right hand side. We now have our R to become 9 times 16 over 4, which is equals to 36. For answer B, we are asked to get the value of D when R is equals to 5 and E is equals to 5 over 6. Then the value of D when R is equals to 5 and E equals to 5 over 6. We now write our equation, which is E equals to KR over D squared. We now have a substitute for E, which is 5 over 6 is equals to our K, which is 4 times our R, which is 5 all over D squared. Since we are looking for D, make D squared the subject of the formula. We now cross multiply to have 5D squared equals to 4 times 5 times 6. D squared will now become equals to 24. Plus 5 will cancel 5. Then D will now become the square, crossing over the equality sign will become the square root of 24, which is plus or minus 20, square root of 24, which is plus or minus 4.899, which is equal to 4.899. The answer C, we are looking for the percentage increase in the value of R, which in each of E and D increases by 3%. Then we now solve for, since the equation we know that E equals to KR over D, therefore R is equals to D squared over K. This will now be our equation 1. Let arrow becomes arrow prime if E increases to 103% over 100 E and D increases to 103 over 100 D. Therefore, we have our arrow prime to be equal to 1 over K times 103 over 100 E times 103 over 100 D squared. This will be our equation 2. Dividing equation 2 by equation 1, we have arrow prime over R, which is equals to 103 raised to power 3 all over 100 times 100 times 100, which will give us 1,092,727 all over 100 times 100 times 100. This is the same thing as 109.2727 over 100. Our prime is now equals to 109.2727 over 100 times R. Therefore, R increases by 9.2727. Question 13. The distance S meters in which a car can stop is related to its speed v km per hour by S equals to PV plus QV squared, where P and Q are constant. A car traveling at 10 km per hour can stop in a distance of 5 meters and at 20 km per hour in a distance of 12 meters. Calculate the distance in which a car traveling at 30 km per hour can stop. Answer. Since we are given the expression S equals to PV plus QV squared and the P and Q are relative constant, And when x is equals to 5, v is equals to 10. Substituting the value, we have that p is equal to p times 10 plus q times 100. Then we now have 100q plus 10p is equals to 5. This is our equation 1. When s is equals to 12, v is equals to 20, we substitute it into the given equation, which is s is equals to pv plus qv squared. Then we have 12 is equals to p times 20 plus q times 400, which will now be having 400q plus 20p, which is equals to 12. This is our equation 2. If you multiply equation 1 by 2, it will now be 200q plus 20p is equals to 10. This is equation 3. Then we subtract equation 1 from equation 3. Then be left with 200q is equals to 2. Then q will be equals to 1 over 100. Substituting q in equation 1, we have 100 times 1 over 100 plus 110p equals to 5. Therefore, 100 will cancel 100. You'll be left with 10p equals to 5 minus 1. Then our p, 110p is equals to 4. Therefore, p is equals to 4 over 10, which is still equals to 2 over 5. When v is equals to 30, the distance is equals to 2 over 5 times 30 plus 1 over 100 times 30 squared, which is equals to 12 plus 9, which gives us 21 meters. Question 14. Chijioke, Adelike, and Martins contributed 8,000 naira, 6,000 naira, and 4,000 naira respectively as capital to an enterprise. Out of the total profit in a year, Martin received 500 naira for his service as the manager. Each of them received 20% on the first 3,000 naira of his capital, and the remaining profit was shared in the ratio of the remaining part of their capital. If at the end of the year Martin received 1,200 naira in all, find the total profit and the amount which Joke and Adelike respectively received. Let the total profit in a year be equals to Naira S. Martin received 500 naira as the manager. 20% of the first 3,000 naira is equals to 20 times 3,000 over 100, which is equals to 600 naira. Remaining profit is equals to S minus 500 minus 600 times S is equals to S minus 2,300. Martin's share of the profit of the remaining profit is equals to 1,200 minus 500 minus 600, which is equals to 100. Ratio used to divide the remaining profit is equals to 8,000 minus 3,000 is to 6,000 minus 3,000 is to 4,000 minus 3,000 is equals to 5,000 is to 3,000 is to 1,000, which is equals to 5 is to 3 is to 1. This will now be 1 times in bracket S minus 2,300 over 9 is equals to 100 for Martin's share. We now have S minus 2,300, which equals to 900. S will now be 900 plus 2,300, which will give us 3,200. Total profit is equals to 3,200 naira. Profit to be shared is equals to 3,200 naira minus 2,300, which is 900 naira. Chijioke's share is equals to 5 over 9 times 900, which is 500. Amount of Chijioke received is equals to 500 plus 2,300, which is 900 naira. Amount Chijioke received is equals to 500 plus 600, which is 1,100 naira. Adelike's share is now equals to